the way back to 2023.
You're in your head. You just need to get out of your head. These guys, you're in your head. You're in your head. You just need to get out of your head. These guys, you're way better. You are way better than that team.
Guys, I'm really I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm really angry, frustrated. I don't want to sound like it, guys. Everyone just sounds like a fucking pussy. I'm not gonna lie. We actually sounds like fucking pussies, guys. Like, please, just whatever you say, even if it's a shit call, just give it like some oomph, bro. Like, someone say something, like, believe in whatever you say, like, believe. Yeah. I swear, like, we're like, please put some oomph in your voice.
Guys,
damn. I know exactly what he means too. Like, the energy level is so evident through how you communicate. It's better to be like how Asuna used to comm. You can tell through the comms he wants it. When the comms are like how he said, like kind of like, you know, just very moany and dragging, they become, you almost don't even want to you don't even want to give it your best effort at that point. You already feel like it's such a big deal. It's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize. It's a very underrated thing that isn't talked about enough, is the urgency and in the way in which you communicate. You know, you want to calm like you want to win it. You know, that doesn't mean like you freak out every time. Of course not. But you need to be direct, like what he said. You want to be direct in what you're saying. You want to, like exactly what he said, actually. Just, you have to believe in the words that are coming out of your mouth instead of dragging your comm or complaining while you comm something. Like, oh, dude, he's in B. Like, that kind of comm is annoying. Be honest. You've had people in rank that comm like that. There are professional players that also comm like that, just so you know.
Neon sprinting it down at Jemkin State. Who is winning that head-to-head more often?
Dude,
that might be the
you know what I'm talking about, the kissing teeth guys.
Clever about how you approach it for sure, and I think Nongshin will have studied that footage. Yes. On the other hand, though, you saw just how effectively RRQ was able to deal with Paper Rex's aggression. They're playing such a slow, measured style, almost kind of European-esque, walking around the map in
the side pisses me off. That's what I'm saying. It's a very clear, like, the connection between your teammates' mood based off how you're saying things is so clear and so never talked about, really. It's such a big deal, though. Like, when you have a player or multiple players that speak like that or are calming like that in a specific match, you get annoyed at them. Like, it's an annoying thing to hear because you feel like they're tilted and it's getting in their head. And now you're tilted because they're tilted. Because, like, you know, like, it's just a very huge chain reaction that's caused just off of that comm alone. You have to be direct and consistent in how you communicate. And if that changes, the whole vibe shifts. And it only goes against you.
But you still have a lot of clutch factor. And as mentioned on RRQ, some great clutches on their side as well. Xfero's always a big game player.
Yeah, I mean, Ivy versus Xfero isn't the tagline matchup for this, but I
you
think
had a teammate like that. I've been a teammate like that. For example, like the game isn't going our way or something, and I'll get frustrated and I'll be like, guys, we have to stop fucking dying at the start of the round. Without having context, I'll say that, right? I used to, at least. I learned to be better at that. But as a caller, it's so fucking annoying when my teammates insta-die in the round. When I've already clearly said what's going to happen. Guys, I think he's going to peek sewer. Bang, my teammate dies sewer. Like, how, man? Dude, I got pinged by a dart. Brother. You know what I mean? It's very annoying. And I have been that guy before. Like, I'm like, come on, man. Like, it's so, like, it's very hard. Like, I'm playing hard mode sometimes. But you have to, as a human being, get better at not showing that emotion. Masking the emotion and just being very matter of fact, direct, and like consistent in how you communicate. If you do start acting like that, your teammates know you're frustrated at them or at something, and then that seeps onto them. And now they will play worse, specifically because you started this whole thing. So
twists and turns.
Definitely a
Even
big
then,
thing to keep
you've had
in
2
mind
weeks,
for
so
whatever
you can come up
new
with
team that you are
changes
on.
The maps you have
If you have
shown.
teammates like
Having
that,
2
it is
weeks
huge to
do
have a
all this prep
conversation
work
about
really
that.
does make a huge difference.
People have had conversations
Now,
with
we
me
have
about that.
skirmish
Tilting
again
too much.
To find out.
Where's RB at?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Oh.
Where's the stinger?
Shizu, thank you for
He's
the
a
tier 1.
stinger judge operator. He is one of the dirtiest skirmish players I have ever seen. And there he is.
Oh.
Let's see
Oh.
it
We're doing
again.
it. Okay.
He's
You know,
up against
another thing it
Champion.
implies, when you're that annoyed, it almost implies that you want it more than your teammates. It's actually weirdly insulting to your teammates when you act like that. But when they're acting normal. Because it makes you look like you want it more than they want it. Just by default. Or like, that's how they think you're thinking. Which is pretty fucked up as well.
To be sitting in the corner
Oh,
with a
he's got a stinger and a
He's
shorty.
got a stinger, yep. This is it. You're holding the angle for him. You got to slowly walk up on him, and then you're just going to get run out
Oh
with a
my
stinger.
god. The thing is, I love the new skirmish changes. I think this is amazing. I just think we need to ban RB.
Victor looked like he had
RB's not
some
allowed to
wicked
play.
tilts after
believe he's
losses.
doing this. Like,
After
this
is
Around the
different.
side- oh,
Okay,
I
During
thought
is
he
the
was around
big
the side
thing.
Look
there.
how
During,
tight
you have to
Jim
always
Gilback
be a
was.
good
He literally
teammate.
put his butt in the corner. He's
That's what you
studied
gotta
his
do.
opponent. This is counter-stratting in the skirmish.
Is it harder not to get tilted when you are a
I really
I
caller
like it.
He's done the stinger again.
than listening to the call?
Oh,
Well
know.
done, Jemkin.
you deserve it!
Well done, Jemkin. Put a stop to it. Look at him. He's smiling. He knows he's not going to take this.
He's got the vandal out. I mean,
Sen also needs to understand this is a rebuild year and they can't produce the same results. If you are a competitor at any point in time in your whole life and you've been a competitor, you want to win. Doesn't matter for them if it's a rebuild year. Their expectations will be the same as Fnatic's expectations or Vitality's. The players will always have high expectations of their teammates and their results. So if that goes bad, even the worst team in the region has the same expectations in their heads, same egos that the best team in the region has. It's just how it is.
I feel like that's a little bit
That's
of
why
the
they're
Noxian
tier 1
style,
players.
You know, at times here. But as the map draft comes in, we had a lot of questions what they would end up picking.
yeah, I mean, you can see Nongshim has won.
Have
the
you ever
advantage
called
in
someone out for the
Vetoes. They have
size? Yes,
opted to force
specifically in
RRQ to
practice.
ban
It's
first.
rare that it happens in
RRQ
matches,
takes out
but
Split. That's
I've
one
done
of
it a few
Nongshim's
times in
most played
matches
maps. They picked
and
it a
mainly in
couple of times
practice.
as well.
Like
You
if
have
somebody
Nongshim
just
taking
comes
out-
really tired to prac or something and just doesn't give a fuck for the first map because it's the first day of the first game of the first scrim of the day, bro, it's very hard to fucking lock in. It takes there's got to be a conversation there for sure. So I've had those. That's normal though. That's like team shit, you know? That every team has had that. It's not like a my team's only or something. Every team has that. They'll have bad prac days, good prac days. You just have to get through it by having like talking to each other. Do you have punishments for that? Yeah, the player that does it walks up to a wall and stares at it for about 10 minutes. You get timeout.
Up early in these opening maps.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is why predictions are mostly in the favor of RRQ. Like Pilsky was saying earlier. I mean,
You know,
it's kinda
interestingly
hard not
enough,
to have them as a favorite.
I think the greatest rule any team can ever have in a practice is put your phones away. No one's allowed to be on their phone at any point. Ever. And if anyone has to get a hold of you, they have to go through your coach. That's it. Put the phones beside the coach. If you get like an important phone call or something, it goes through your coach. That's it. I think that, especially for younger teams, especially nowadays, right? They're getting a lot of tier 1 players. These kids literally live inside of their phones. TikTok, 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 all day. You take that away, what else they got? You know?
Gone for RRQ, feeling really
Yeah,
confident about that prediction today?
I mean, I think they're just the clear favorites. I think so far they played the best Valorant
Uncast
that we've seen in
comments?
kickoff. They're flawless
I mean,
in maps. It doesn't look
am I
any
wrong?
better than this. I think it's very
If
hard
you
to
want a
predict against
productive
them personally.
practice,
All
no
right,
phones
well,
should be
we're
present.
gonna find out who's gonna be the
Period.
first team punching their ticket to Master Santiago.
When people
Is
are
it gonna be
fucking
RRQ,
flipping
or is it gonna
burgers
be
like
our
McDonald's, you
Ascension
see them on TikTok all day?
Nongshim for the very
No, right?
first time being this
When you
close
see
to
people in
qualifying
office
for
jobs, you see them on TikTok all day? No. It's the same thing for prac.
And if I wrote this song, would you fall in love? Would you fall in love?